I am angry at the universe, and there's nothing I can actually do about it while I'm a giant fucking sack of potatoes. So here's the deal. Today, I'm gonna do my gym workout, do whatever chores that need doing, go and get 2 breakfast burritos because I have been hankering for those breakfast burritos. Go to university, have lunch at the Vietnamese place. I know exactly what I want. Go back to university, come home, buy a steak and some chicken, have that, and then I'm going to fast for 3 days on nothing but Vegemite soup. Then come Friday, because today's Monday, I'm going to slowly reintroduce food, eat normally for 3 days, and then do the repeat fasting. So, 3 days of fasting, get myself back up to speed, 3 days of normal eating. And by normal eating, I mean strict carnivore with the addition of psyllium husk and green leafy shit. And I'm going to keep doing that until I hit 95 kilos or a medical professional tells me I'm an idiot. Or I tell me I'm an idiot because I feel very wrong. Don't worry, I'm not stupid. I'm currently 135 kilos. I'm not going to stop until I'm 95. That's 40 kilos. Let's see how long this takes. Fun side note, for the past 3 nights, I've either had a lack of sleep or not managed to put the CPAP on my face. I've been extra cranky and lost a job in marketing that I didn't actually want. Sleep is good, and if I don't need a CPAP, I get more sleep, which is better, because I do occasionally forget to put that fucker on my face. Alright, get to it. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. on a Monday, and I'm going for a jog. Fortunately, today is Cinco de Mayo, so I saved $2. Also, the menu has changed. I got a big breakfast burrito and some avocado toast. I'm very glad that I am 5 kilometers away, because I'm already very disappointed. The guacamole toast is neither toasted nor guacamole. That's just avocado with a bit of pip in it, like it was chewy. No. Surprisingly enough, the pre-packaged burrito that was made half an hour before I bought it was disappointing. So my favorite Mexican place is no longer my favorite Mexican place. Great. It's Tuesday. I just finished my gym session. I should probably tell you the story, I guess. So I've been working as a digital doorman for a regen platform, blah blah blah, for the past couple months, weeks. I'm no good at time. And there's a big event coming up. I asked which platform it was on. It was on the paid version, and it was going to be Mediterranean. So I stayed up late Friday night, messaging over 100 people about the event. Did not get much sleep. Woke up Saturday, went to a soil pit, which was not on Saturday. It was on Sunday. So more or less wasted the entire day. Spent a bit of time with Grandma. Came back, and by the time I got to bed, I was so sleepy, I fell asleep without putting on the CPAP machine. I did eventually put it on at 1 a.m. However, I slept in until like 7:30, and it's a 2.5 hour drive to the soil pit. I managed to get there 10 minutes late, which was fine because other people were half an hour late. Then I went through the soil pit day. It'll eventually be on Jason Machin Actual on my professional YouTube channel. Anyway, that was the day. That was wind, fine sand constantly in my face. That was fun. Went back to sleep. Well, after some other bits and pieces, went to sleep. Got ready for the CPAP and everything. And then I woke up at 5 a.m. with everything I need for the CPAP, but not the CPAP. So, like, I have extra stuff to keep it on my face, headbands. I put one around my neck, one around my arm, put it on my face, and then double up. All of my headbands were still around my neck and my arm. So, yeah, that didn't go well. Right. Sunday night, when the actual event I had planned for was on, it was on the free version. So I messaged over 100 people telling them it was on the paid version. Some people may have signed up. I don't think anyone did, but they may have. Which means I just lied to a whole bunch of people. Don't like lying. 2, it wasn't about Mediterranean climate. It was 2 guys talking about philosophy for 2 hours. There was the occasional, like, tidbit of, like, oh, well, when you're dealing with a customer, you need to do this. But most of it, I could have just got my dad high as fuck and heard that. And it would have been more entertaining because he's got jokes. Now, I have no issue with the guy that was being interviewed, because he's just some guy who happens to be a Mediterranean expert-ish. It was the interviewer, and I was working for the interviewer. I told the boss man how I felt about the situation, lied to a bunch of people, and it wasn't about Mediterranean, it was just fucking philosophy and shit. I told him my feelings. There was many swear words. He understandably has fired me, not that I was getting paid. So that's why I was angry on Monday. Also, Monday was a doozy. Please remember, not much sleep. Well, poor quality sleep. And I'm still recovering, to be honest. Monday, lunch, 3 hours. Bunch of food that was not planned for. Then a massage. Then more food that wasn't planned for, but it was too sweet, so it's just right now. Then I got a chai pudding, which from the cafe, which was actually quite nice. Then class. Also, I had class before lunch. Fell asleep in the planetarium. That was fun. Then Dad called after the second class. Turns out he's very, very enthusiastic about getting his brother out of prison. He's like, gonna get his license, fight the corrupt police, blah, blah, blah. Yay, Dad's enthusiastic about something? Anyway, I had the large dinner, and I'm currently fasting. I might go have some Vegemite soup now. I like sleep. I like sleep so much. Just to be clear, on Sunday I had the opportunity to spend time with a whole bunch of soil scientists. I gave that up to go watch a live stream video with a Mediterranean climate expert, only to be given 2 hours of philosophy. Complete and utter waste of my time. Thanks to yesterday's poor decisions, I have a gut ache. I'm going to deal with the chickens and have some eggs. Just eggs with Vegemite soup. That's it. It's 11:40. I'm feeling a bit better. Kind of hate the fact that napping was my go-to answer, but I had a cleaner in today, and I just don't feel comfortable sitting at my computer doing whatever I'm doing while people are buzzing around. so yeah. Should be gone in about 20 minutes, so I can have my space back. I need a new priority list. Things to do, things to get done. Because currently I don't have anything on that list. That's probably a bad thing. Okay, I'm at my computer. I've had lunch, which was Vegemite soup, plus a crap load of eggs, which is the exact same thing I had for breakfast, which I'm okay with. Alright, I'm looking at the ecology course I'm doing. Long story short, show up for lectures, do the pracs, and I've got an exam coming up, which I feel pretty confident about. Obviously, I will study at least a little bit. My geology course is lectures, pracs, one more assignment, which we haven't talked about yet. That'll be coming up soon. A mini exam and a proper exam. Show up to lectures, do the coursework. Should be fine. I'm very confident about geology. As to my environmental interpretation and community engagement course, also known as hippie class, for the hippie class, I need to show up. I also have an assignment I'm doing with someone else. They're doing the report, and then we're doing a presentation. I'm mostly in charge of the presentation, and I also did like a lot of the legwork for the product. It was like product, report about the product, presentation about the product. I did product, and presentation is doing the report. I should probably poke him at some point, make sure he's actually getting it done. And then there's an exam, which I'm going to have to study for, because there's a lot of stuff in this course that I don't care about, and I have not committed to memory. So that's fine. You shouldn't do like 2 days beforehand, just go through everything. I should be fine. And then there's environmental remote sensing. There is apparently a project outline due in a little over a week, which is with the same partner as from the other course that we haven't even started. And then we need to give a presentation, which is weird because I thought we had to make some maps. It sounds like I think we're gonna have to do maps and a presentation. I am confused by all of this. And there's also all of the pracs that I've been doing for this course. He wants all those maps, and he wants some words written about it. I don't understand. This guy is German. He often overtalks and underexplains, and I am not confident about any of this. I used to like maps. I don't anymore. I have spent the majority of my day either napping or watching podcasts which I have not learned anything from. I hate this. I hate that I do this. Sure, I felt like crap. I still feel like crap. But I could have attempted to write. There's at least one project outside that I could have done or marked up. Sure, maybe I wouldn't feel super confident using an angle grinder right now, but I could have got a marker and for later, or got some seeds, because apparently it's winter planting season at the moment. And there are things that I could have done, but I didn't. I hate it, and I never want to have another day like this again. And fact is, I probably will. I hate it. Alright, peace.